Now, transferring terror suspects to secret prisons was supposed to be a strictly CIA-only affair. Not anymore. Now, you just need to hit the internet, log on to solve the dark puzzle of its global rendition network. Thanks to two British universities. Alex Yershevsky explains.
Rendition revealed. From now on, you can learn exactly how the CIA has been secretly transferring its war on terror detainees across the globe on civic and military aircraft, something better known as the Rendition program. Researchers from Britain's Kent University and Kingston University have compiled an extensive flights database. By going to the renditionproject.gov.uk, you can see a detailed graph of more than 11,000 CIA flights performed from 2001 to 2006. Not all of them have been confirmed to have had detainees on board. Some of those, which are marked in blue, are described as dummy flights. There are also flights which were labeled as highly suspicious, meaning there is no substantial evidence that they were transporting suspected terrorists. In certain cases, there were website designers have ample proof of detainees' travel. The full route is described on the map, like this one of the suspected Al-Qaeda combatant Abu Zadaiba, who's been locked up in Guantanamo for a decade without any charges. We can see on the map how he was transported from Thailand, where he spent 8 months in detention after being caught, to the United Arab Emirates and then to Poland. Almost a year later, he was shifted to Guantanamo. In that year, he spent at the CIA black site in Poland. Abu Zubaydah claims he was waterboarded 83 times. But how exactly do the masterminds of this project gather their information, and what goals they're trying to pursue? We'll find out with one of the masterminds of the project, Miss Ruth Blakely from the Kent University in England. Many thanks, Ruth, for joining us here. And my first question would be how exactly you are gathering information on these flights, and where did you find to manage all the data?
Okay, most of the information that we have was already in the public domain, but was quite fragmented. So we've worked closely with a number of human rights organisations and human rights investigators to bring all of that information. Some of it comes from freedom of information requests, and some of it comes from investigations into particular cases, including legal proceedings on behalf of some of the detainees. We've relied very heavily on the work of the UK legal action charity Reprieve, which has represented some of the men who are still held in Guantanamo Bay without charge or trial.
What is the point of all this project? What are you trying to achieve, and what message are you trying to send out?
Our main aim was to try and map the global rendition system, to try and provide as comprehensive a picture as possible of how rendition took place, which countries were involved, and how the CIA managed to hide individuals in this system as it transported them around the world to hold them in prisons where they could be tortured and interrogated. Our purpose, therefore, is to shed as much light as possible on this system, with a view to assisting human rights investigators and human rights lawyers to defend the rights of those people who've been victims of these processes.
Thank you so much, Ms. Blakely. This was Ruth Blakely from Kent University. Now, the database currently holds more than 11,000 flights, information about them, and the masterminds of the website are asking anyone who has any valuable information on these flights to contribute.